Good afternoon, Internet. I'm your host, HazelPlace89. Welcome to City Skylines 2. We're in Clarion County today, and right out of the gate, right as I go to start recording today's episode, we've automatically unlocked the UK Executive Mansion. That's awesome. And we will play with that in a little bit. But as you can see, we have a beautiful little city started here in Clarion County. Here's today's game plan. I want to come through and I want to expand this away. So what we're going to do is I'm going to mirror our Pacific Street with a 2-lane road about like this. So what we're going to do, let's come down, let's go down, let's turn off everything, these two, snap to grid and guidelines. We're going to turn that off. Let's drop down, let's go to 40 units. And just see where the world takes us. See if we can do that over here as well. Let's go 40 units. Perfect. And then we can connect them up. And our grid is unbroken, which is amazing. And you love to see it. So now what we'll do, we're going to do this. Let's get a little nub off just because we kind of, I want to keep the road, I want to continue the road. Do something like this as well. They have some unique shapes, why not? So, here's what we're going to do today. I would like to kind of segment this off. Maybe, actually, I don't think I want to go like a full, a full situation. Because I really do like how we're playing out over this side. Perhaps we could mirror things. Perhaps we could do that. So let's take a look-see, and we have basically 30 units, more or less. So we're gonna go 30 units this way. Let's try to get the grid to like look not disgusting. So we're gonna get 30 units. Perfect. We're gonna go up 30 units. We're gonna do this by 30 units, and then we will continue doing some of our fun little things. That's 24. We can do, I need to figure out this curve because I'll be honest, I can't remember. I think it's 3. So let's do 3 3. All right, perfect. And then we're gonna do 3 by 3. Alright, perfect. And we're going to kind of hopefully mirror the curvature. And if we don't do it, then we'll figure something out. There we go. Fixed it. So, I hope everyone's having a great morning. I know I am. I'm missing my coffee's not hit yet, so I'm kind of sleepy still. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. It's like we planned it because we kind of did, actually. So there's that. So now what we'll do, we're gonna come off this way. I'm gonna just bring this down as much as I can. And we're gonna do that. Delete you. And I think the grid is messed up. The grid is definitely gross today. We're gonna fix that because I want it to be perfect, so that way whenever it is perfect, let's actually snap to the grid because there we go. That's more better. Alright, so now we can go in here and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Delete. Alright. And then curve. So I'm learning in City Skylines 2 that it's okay to, ooh, it's nasty. That it's okay to do things differently. You don't have to be so structured and rigid. And that was where I was getting kind of frustrated with Blackshire, is that I definitely kept boxing myself in with respect to, I'm gonna have to fix this because it is not doing what I want it to do. I think I need to go one more unit on the curve. So I think that's what we'll do. I am learning a lot. I'm playing offline. I'm playing another build. You can follow that on Instagram. And I'm having a lot of fun. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. I think that'll work. That's 3 by 3. All right, perfect. Yeah, and I'm learning that it's okay to not stay so structured and rigid. And I'm having a good time with it. That'll work. It's not the exact same curve, but I mean, hey, it'll do. It'll do, pig. It'll do. And then I think I like the idea of doing something like this. We'll keep it going. We're gonna go down like this with our straight road tool, like so. That was gross. So I need to make sure that my anchor angle maintains 90 degrees. So I'll just hold it into the grid and drag through the road. Same thing right here. And look at that. Would you just look at it? And then I think we could even probably get a couple farms over here as well. But what I want to do is we're going to go through once again. Do our 3 off the thing. Delete, 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 delete. Okay. Yeah, I'm having fun with City Skylines 2. I'm having a lot of fun with City Skylines 2. I recently, within the last week, hit 1,000 hours in Cities 1, which isn't that big of a deal because the game's been out for 10 years. But I hit 1,000 hours in a video game, which is wild. So it's wild. And I think what we're gonna do, let's not get straight. Let's maintain our focus. We're gonna keep our focus going. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do something similar with some fun shapes and things over here. What I think I like the idea of doing is, you see how nasty this is? Let's fix it. I'm going to delete, and then we're going to fix this little section that we've got going on right here. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to put you there first of all, and then we will come back and we will do, we're gonna do this, but we have what, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna come off 3 units, delete, 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 delete. We're gonna maintain that whole thing because I'm really pleased with, honestly, very pleased with the way that this whole situation is going with the curves and the just differentness of it all. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna put the little path. Why can't I put the little path? I want to put the little path. Let me put it. There we go. All right. So we're going to put the little path there. And then what we'll do, we'll come back with some of our France accoutrement. And we're going to add ourselves some fun French medium density in the area. Like this. And then I think we will do something like this as well. We're just going to keep that right like so. So, what we need to do, because we have demand for it, we need to look at low density and industrial. But before we get there, I want to take a look at that unique building that we have, the UK Executive Mansion. It's free and it gives +2 well-being to everything within 500 meters. And I actually think it would be amazing, probably right here. So let's just take a look and see. Yeah, I actually don't mind it. And then what we can do is have like some sort of detailing around it. So let's do, we're just gonna leave a gap because I have an idea. Like so, we're gonna delete the tree. Delete some of these bad boys as well. So we have that going for us. Such a nice building, it really is. That's another thing that we can do. We can go ahead, we can start playing with the UK, because I can't remember if the UK pack was released whenever this episode came out last week. So if it hasn't been, I apologize. We have the UK region pack now, and that's amazing. I want to figure out what 3 units is. So this is, it's not perfectly centered. you live and learn. It'll be fine. So I kind of want to maintain this look with just the random streets and dead ends and things in our lower density area. And I think part of that will be, you know, just chilling and vibing. And I need to make sure that our terrain is not disgusting. Okay, so I don't want to go any further back than that. Okay, that's fine. We can turn on that. Also, there was an update to the game wherein lots of interesting and unique features are now available, such as being able to, when you're zoning, you can look at topography now, which is a feature I didn't know that I needed until we had it, and it's super helpful. Very pleased, very pleased. I'm also very much enjoying City Skylines 2. I really am. And I know, like, game problems, such yada yada. I talked about it a year ago when the game launched, and I don't want to keep harping on it. I feel like the game is very obviously getting better. It's very obviously getting in a much better spot, and I'm feeling like it's worth the play. If you've got Game Pass, I would recommend giving it a shot on Game Pass. If you want to buy it and support Colossal Order and Paradox to help them get the game better, amazing. The game, it's increasing its rating for me. The game is. It's no longer a meh. It's more like a okay. I can play this. I can play this. You know, it's getting there. It's getting there. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm learning a ton. I'm learning the mechanics of the game, which honestly, you wouldn't think that that'd be a big deal, but coming from City Skylines 1, where everything is a lot simpler in regards to the simulation, I'm finding that Cities 2 is much more of a challenge, but you know what? That's totally fine. Sometimes you need the challenge. Sometimes you need to push yourself. And you know what? I think I like the way that this little area is coming together. So what we're going to do is we're going to come through with our low density North American homes. At least for over here, what we'll do is use those. But I think we'll end up swapping over to something a little more unique here in a minute. Especially over where we placed our UK executive mansion. We'll probably change it up, which is going to be great. Going to be a good time. I'll like it. You'll like it. I'm having to be conscious and mindful about how specifically I zone, because I don't want too large of your lots, because down the road people will complain about lot sizes being too large. So what I'm just trying to do is trying to just do a little mix of everything, a little bit of everything. Kind of Bob Rossing in some nice, happy residential zoning. And I know we don't have demand for it, but I just go ahead and put it in. So let's turn our attention now to our industry, and then we'll see what we can do from there. So we have this little area over here. It's not terribly magnificent, not terribly large, but it gets the job done. But if we go to our production, right, we have need for vegetables and content. And what we can do is we can easily get that in the city by going here, and we're going to place vegetables here. We're going to place textile content here. And so what I like the idea of doing is I like the idea of, that is a plane overhead. We're going to just zone out. Let's actually go this way. Overlapping items, because I wasn't paying attention. All right, we're going to go this way. We're going to go this way. And then I think what we'll do is go down straight like this. Something like that. And now the zoning, the area doesn't have to be perfect, because it's just farm. But what I think we'll do, let's delete this a little bit. And I kind of want to maximize the farm. So what we'll do, let's go up another 10. Go over. Go up another 10, like so. And we'll just Click that off. And then we will just expand our farms. No, I don't want to delete that. I want to expand the farms. I want to be very mindful of the aesthetics of our industry areas. I don't want to just just place it down and spread it out and stuff. I want to kind of like what I'm doing here with guidelines with the roads and just being mindful of how things look and where things are placed and all of that. And again, that's just part of me learning the game. And I know, like, I've got a fair amount of hours in Cities 2 already after the year, but it's not as much time in the game as I would have liked. So part of that is me playing offline and learning and figuring out the ins and outs of the game. Here's the thing, friends. I'm not an expert. I don't claim to be. I just enjoy City Skylines, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity to make videos on City Skylines. And I want to get better. I want to improve constantly. Continuous improvement is something that I kind of hold dear. Never too old to learn. Never stop learning as you get older. And I want to maintain that attitude of desire to learn and to get more knowledge about things. And in this case, it's City Skylines. Do we have? We have. Oh, that's perfect. That's right there. That's amazing. So we need coal, and we could theoretically buy a tile, but we're losing money, and I'm not sure that I'm ready for that level of commitment. So what we'll do, we're going to just elementary school. Where's the walking distance is too far? Oh, it's because we don't have an actual elementary school. So actually, before we get started with the things that I was going to try to say, we're going to talk about that. Let's put an elementary school here, and it fits perfectly. Look at it. Would you just look at it? And then I think we should probably get a small high school in as well. If we could, let's make this a campus. Let's make our education facility a campus. Oh, and it's beautiful. Would you just look at it? Perhaps we could get a park or two in. We don't have parks available yet. Okay, that's perfect. So if we look at our happiness meter, everybody's happy. So we have +5 for spacious homes, abundance of leisure time, and walking distance to elementary school. But we're still losing money. So I think what we'll need to do to address that is I'm going to come in here. Before we do that, I'm going to zone in just a couple more little swaths of residential. I can't put something right there. That's the power plant. All right. Oh, let's do this though. Let's kind of, so we have this road right here. It's part of the asset, but I like the idea of having kind of roads coming out of it, making it appear as such. And then we can do this. Yeah, that's fine. And then what we'll do, we'll just zone in some industry over here. And I'm going to do something similar with the industry area, like we did with like we're doing with our residential. Kind of some dead ends, some interesting shapes, not completely flat. So we'll have traffic moving in and out between buildings, outside buildings. And I think it'll look pretty nifty, if I do say so myself. So there's that. So let's adjust our budget. We're losing $9,000 an hour. We're losing less money as time goes on. However, I would like to fix that. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take our roads, because we don't need 100% right now. We're going to turn that all the way down. We're going to turn our electricity. We're going to take our electricity until it starts until people start complaining about it, and then we'll up the budget. Same with all of these other services. So let's go down to, look at this, milestone 3 unlocked. We are a large village. Congratulations, things are looking good. Let's very quickly, before we continue balancing our budget, progression panel. Let's see what we got. We have loan limit, ore mining, fire and rescue, which we will need to get in. Firehouse, and people are already complaining about water. police and admin. So basically, we just have fire and police now at this point. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to readjust our water that we just changed. Let's talk about that. We're going to jump you up to 80s. Let's go to 90. Let's see if that fixes it. You gonna fix it? Maybe not. So instead, let's just keep our water at 100 then. There we go. So I'll leave water alone because they didn't like that. But if we go back to our other services, let's go to healthcare. We have a healthcare facility. We do. Okay. Right here is our small clinic. And realistically, we could turn that down a pretty decent amount. So what we'll do, let's go to 70% garbage management. Let's go to 80 on that. Education, research, 80 on this. Fire and rescue, we're going to go to 80. Police and admin, also to 80. So before we go into our detailing, let's add ourselves in our fire and rescue and our police. And I think I like the idea of setting it close by to our medical clinic, but not on that side. So what we'll do instead, we're going to come in here. We're going to go 15. And then I think what we'll do is something like this. I'm going to have a little road here. And then I think maybe we could probably connect one right here, but I feel like that's a little too much connectivity. But you know what? I'll do it. I'll do what I want. We'll do that. Okay. So here's the trick. What we're going to place our city firehouse. We could place our city firehouse right there. To where it looks as though it's on the street, but it's not. So that's unique and special. And then we can grab our police station, and I think we'll just use our small police station for now because we're losing money and it's the cheapest one and the upkeep is reasonable. But we're gonna place it right here. And so now, friends, we're at the part of the show where I think it would behoove us to do some detailing. So let's zone in just a touch more in industry, about right here. Why not? Let's put you there. We'll put you there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. And then what we will do, we're gonna come back, gonna do some detailing, and I will be back with you guys momentarily. Okay, let's do a recap of what I've done. So with the executive manor, I wanted to make it kind of special. So I expanded the lot with paths and grass surface. And then I fenced around it with a stone fence, and it works for this area. I like it a lot. I added trees out and about, just kind of make the space less blank. And I like it. I think the exec is kind of a cool guy for letting people pass through his basically backyard. But hey, if it works, it works. And then I just added rows of the cultivated bush just to kind of make it nice. And I really like the France pack. It's so nice, so pretty. I zoned in some UK residential. I like it. It works, and we have demand for it. We'll take a look at that in a minute. Now for basically the rest of these assets, the service assets, our medical clinic, our fire department, and our police station. I just kind of expanded the parking lot areas. I don't have too many things to say about it really. Aside from I added decals over top of them to make them look less clean and nice. For this one, I added some prop work out the back because why not? I redid the entry into the parking lot for the fire station. And our police station kind of looks similar, but I kind of like the idea of that this police station is kind of unused, or at least not as well used as other service buildings in the area. So there's that. Yeah, not really much to talk about really. It's just expanding parking lots and adding decals. Oh, I added fences around the assets. The police station, that fence is floating. That's nice. Fences around it to kind of give the illusion that it's kind of secure. Same thing with the police state or fire department over here. So there's that. It's really kind of simple. But we have demand for more residential of varying flavors. And I think what we'll do is I'm actually going to go ahead and just address the problem. So let's go through and we're going to just do like this. And I think we could do a little bit of something actually, let's do a little something like this as well. Why not? Why not? Why not? Well, let's just draw you, and then we'll draw you. I think I like the idea of having a road right here just to kind of connect it through. So yeah, we have that. We're losing money by the hour. We're losing less money by the hour, but we're still losing money by the hour. What I want to do next episode, we're going to work on budget stuff. And we're going to work on satiating some of this demand that we have going on. Let's add some France goodies right here, and right here. Just to kind of help us out, round us out at the end of the episode. I love this UK pack. It's really nice. So we're going to just do a big swath of zoning. Just because. So, like I said, here at the end of the episode, and I want to thank you all so much for joining me, for giving the video a watch. Appreciate it. Appreciate your likes, your comments, and your subscribes. They all mean a ton. They all help out the channel a bunch. So with all that said, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.